No. No, 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 no. Wow, wow, wow. Tweet all. Yes. Bang for gatekeep streams. Boom, boom. Alrighty. Oh, music. We need that. We need some music in here. The music wants to load. That'd be nice. Oh, we immediately had a disconnect. Disconnect, reconnect. Okay, that. Okay. And we are live. What is up, everybody? We're live streaming, we're gathering some materials. I also just realized I need to pull up the materials list. I figured out you can save it as a .txt file. So we're doing that. So then I can have a list of all of the fun things that I will be needing. So we don't want to get in the way of the audio levels. What's it? Here we go. Okay, now we're all ready. But before we go, a couple little... Well, here's just one update. You can see I redid my fit. We got the fit check. We got the purple to yellow gradient going on in the fit, and we got a couple varieties of trim. We got coast, ward, and coast. And then I also recently found a trail ruins while looking for materials, and I ended up finding some pretty cool things. We got some potteries, and we got these guys, so I'll have to see what those look like. Maybe redo some of the armor there. I'll keep the colors, just seeing if it's new patterns that I like, because it's kind of just like lines, mostly. Which is kind of whatever. But yes. Right now, we need to go into the cave. Into the cave. And say hello to the slime farm. Hello, slime farm. No, that's not why we're here. We are here for some of this. 2 of these. So are these aligned? Not quite. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna move you to down here and place you like that. Then I don't want to use my water bucket to get up there. Okay. Light levels are also a concern. But we're still sub-zero, or not sub-zero. Nope, okay, that's 0. So we got that, and then the one that we want is right there. Good. So now, this guy should be able to grow. Yep. So now he should be growing. You should be covered. And you can just get thrown away. Now I have a little area, because pointed dripstone's gonna be a thing that I'll need. And I mean, I already have 2 there. But like, you know, never hurts to have a little bit of farm action occurring. So yeah, let's have some fun. Takes nothing to set up, gives us access to lots of dripstone in the future, should we need a little handful. I don't know why I feel the need to justify this, like, no one is gonna be complaining. Also, I figured out we could use all 4 stages of amethyst as stairs. Which is pretty cool if you need a really steep staircase. Yeah. So we need a dripper and a dropper. Just take a redstone, we'll put it there, and some people might be giving me flack for doing this when I have a fortune pickaxe. I just need 1 redstone dust, and I also have a raid farm that produces me, like, unholy amounts of redstone. I don't feel like getting the shulker box and getting any redstone from there, so we're just gonna waste an ore. Okay. I have the list here. I need to cross everything out of the list. Okay, end stone. Should be enough, so we'll need 2 end stone, 2 end stone brick slabs. End stone brick stairs, end stone brick wall, and then just regular end stone bricks. And then the rest of the end stone we can just put in there. Flowering azalea leaves. Oh, okay. Ender chest, we don't need 2 of those. Okay, need to get obsidian. Need to get obsidian. Boink. Also, this is interesting. Since the 120 update, you get piglin heads. I'm not sure if our mob head plugin is gonna give us piglin heads anymore, but I still have one, so I have a legacy piglin head. I also have a piglin brute head and a hoglin head, but piglin brute and hoglin heads, I imagine, are not legacy. So really, if you are somehow able to kill a piglin brute with a charged creeper, I feel like you deserve to get a fancy head for that, cause like that's just cool. Hello, end dimension. Whee! Someday I should spawn-proof the... I should, like, spawn-proof it up here someday. So that way, if you look in the wrong direction, you're not just, like, instantly screwed. I'm gonna get 10 endstone here, because I know I'm going to need a couple obsidians later. So it's good to just have that. Okay, epic. Wee boink. And we're back in the base. I believe we have some Eye of Ender materials in here. We do. I guess I don't have regular blaze powder, so we'll just do boop. And boom, and ender chest. We only need one of those because that's not a filter in the item sorter, that's an ender chest that's in my actual base. And we need flowering azalea leaves. We also need to get my silk touch hoe from the ender chest, so let's do that. Whee! Ooh, I'm yawning. Hello, tree. Goodbye, tree. Ouchie. Ouch. Snag. Azalea. Glass pane. Yeah, I definitely have those. Glass pane. Granite. So we'll put in 2 granites, granite slabs, granite stairs, granite walls. I'll scroll it down. Well, we need a couple grass blocks. Eat our carrots. We need our gravel. God, I'm yawning. It's time for our next thing in our colored blocks installment. The gray. Okay. Here. So that way I have easy access and I can just gray dye. Gray concrete powder. Gray concrete powder. And we need 2, 4, 6, 8. Glass. Gray. Glass, gray glass pane. Okay, let's update. Let's update that. That is this full box all filled up. Automatic storage systems are no joke. So many filter items you have to get in order to have your item sorter all functional. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it when it's done. Look at this. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, so we just look at all of the look at all of the filter items just in the filter. It's a lot. It is a lot. We are dealing with quite the hassle. Thankfully, I had the shulker box on standby from when I was doing the thing in the trail ruins. That's the structure. My brain just isn't working today. I'm just like tired today for some reason. I don't know, I had a pretty big day yesterday. So I think I'm just like tired. Gray wool. Now we need to go and get some green dye. Should be nice refreshing break. Nice break from all that. Oh, and I guess while we are on break, I really wish spawn protection would. I really wish Ashley would disable spawn protection, because this goddamn tree's floating and it's driving me insane. But hey, we deal with it. Got our doors closed, but no one. Okay, who the fuck just stole 4 cherry logs from me? Okay, we need to go refill that. Because I will forget. And also I'm just looking for procrastination excuses. Who just up and stole... Who just stole things from me? Who did that? It's very cringe of you. I spend a couple hours building this farm, and a couple more hours AFKing this farm just so that I can give everyone, hello Irio, I can give everyone cherry wood. All I ask is people pay a reasonable price for it. But no, someone gotta go and steal 4 logs. Gotta like make the flight all the way there to go and replace it. Yeah, my voice is gonna sound tired today just because I had quite the exhausting day yesterday. And I'm just kind of tired. Yesterday was a lot. But yeah, no one bought anything from the cherry shop. Fucking typical. I kind of thought that shop would sell more, to be honest. I figured pink wood would kind of be like the server's jam. Like that would just sell like hotcakes. I might need to lower the price. First we'll check the other shops, and then I think I will edit the price of this one. What is the size comparison of the Ranger to the R1T? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I haven't seen any of them in person. I'm guessing the R1T is like about the size of an F-150. And someone rotated my damn item frame. I'm guessing the R1T is about F-150 sized. If not, then it's about Ranger sized, but I feel like it's gonna be a bit bigger than a Ranger. But that's just my guess. I am legally required to inform you that I have no idea. Tons of cacti. Some cactusy, if you will. I don't know why I felt the need to proclaim that. But yes, give me free cactus. There we go, so that's the amount of cactus that we're gonna need. And then these 3, I think I'll just take out of their pots. I'll also take these cactuses, since I don't think anyone needs them. On the Wikipedia, and it is considered a mid-size. Oh, okay, so it's about Ranger size. Okay. That's pretty good. I really want Rivian to, like, make a sort of, like, sedan slash coupe. I don't think they will, because their whole thing is, like, outdoorsy or whatever. At the very least, maybe, like, a wagon like the Outback. Like the Subaru Outback. But maybe, like, with a little bit less height. With a little bit less bumper height. I don't know, something like that. That's just, like, smaller and not a gigantic truck slash SUV thing. Because I don't know, I really like the Rivians. I think they're awesome, and I quite like their software. If I had to buy a non-Tesla EV, Rivian's definitely the one I would go with. But they're all, like, big, and I don't like that. I don't really like driving the big cars. I mean, I am fine with driving my sister's Jeep, but I think most of that is just because it's a manual transmission. But yeah, I'm generally not a huge fan of, like, big vehicles. There's just kind of some safety disadvantages to them and just general visibility problems that most people are clearly fine with based on American car consumer habits. But not me. It's just not for me. Like a lot of things are going to be Tesla charging. Yeah, Rivian's actually one of them. It's the Tesla charging port is the NACS, the North American Charging Standard. And then I think the regular one's just called CCS, which is something charging standard. I don't know the exact name of that one, but yeah, like a lot of companies are signing deals with Tesla to go NACS, which I am very much for that. Cause like a lot of the electric vehicles, there's some great ones. Most of them are just crossover SUVs, which is kind of fucking annoying and stupid. Also, I just realized you need 32 cactuses instead of 16. I don't need 32 cactuses. I want 32 cactuses instead of 16. But yeah. There are some really awesome electric vehicles out there, but they're kind of hindered by the fact that you have to pretty much just pray to the Electrify America gods that you're not going to get screwed over if you want to charge them at a quick rate. So that's probably fine in like your day-to-day commute, but if you're doing like road trips, you're gonna wanna be able to use the Tesla supercharger network, because Electrify Americas are unreliable as balls. Hello, I have no idea how one would even pronounce your name. Melons in the desert for some reason. Sure. But yeah. Electric vehicles. Basically, in summary, I am super excited about the possibility of electric vehicles switching to NACS, and a lot of the brands that like I actually think their vehicles are decent are switching over. Like Rivian's, I'm super happy Rivian decided to switch to NACS, because their vehicles are just cool as shit. Pretty much, they're like a pretty direct Tesla competitor, kind of. They seem like basically just Teslas but off-roads. Like their vehicles are just Tesla-esque in a way. I don't know if Lucid's actually gonna switch over. Lucid would be interesting to switch over. Those ones, I guess if any vehicle's considered like a Tesla killer-y, blah, rah, whatever, it would be the Lucids, because on paper they do seem better. I don't know. I think they're cool. It would be really fun to drive one, I think. And they are nice, they just don't have like the same vibe as Tesla, I feel like. I don't know, just like the Tesla software and the interiors, and I mean the way they drive is on paper pretty good. I haven't actually driven one yet. See, I have mixed feelings about that. Like, I don't really care because it's not a huge deal. I'm not sure how good of a business model it would really be for them if they changed to NACS, because CCS to NACS adapters are already like a thing. So you're already capable of charging your NACS Teslas on an Electrify America station if you're desperate for some reason. But I don't think there's really much NACS to CCS adapters. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, it could be a thing, but then like, I don't know. It just seems, I don't know. If I was At least if I was Electrify America, I don't know, I'd probably stick to CC. I don't know what I would do. I'm not a business. I mean, a lot of the companies are going to, I mean, a lot of these companies are confirmed going to moving over to NACS. So I guess that would make sense. I guess Lucid's partnered with Electrify America, and they... Oh, okay. I didn't realize Lucid was partnered with Electrify America. That's interesting. I need to smelt this cactus at my super smelter. I could just put in some coal and smelt it at the base, but I like my super smelter better. So yeah, I guess... I mean, if Lucid's partnered with Electrify America and they have to be on whatever standard Electrify America's running, then yeah, I actually do want them to... Okay, the cactus farm is in the spawn chunks. And now I do want Electrify America to switch to NACS just so Lucid can be on NACS. But I feel like that would kind of fuck over... Why is there a this guy? I feel like that wouldn't be that great for, like, the business of Electrify America, because, like, if you want to supercharge your vehicle for a road trip or for whatever other reason, like, you're gonna want to go with the Tesla superchargers. There's more of them, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's more of them, and their uptime is, like, practically unmatched. So, I mean, unless they drastically change some shit, which, I mean, in order to do NACS, they'd probably have to, like, replace their charging station. So, I don't know, maybe they'll have some upgrades in their NACS ones. Besides your Blink charging, ChargePoint, Electrify America have also announced plans to add NACS connectors to their charging networks. Right. Yeah, so that would be interesting, because Tesla superchargers already have, like, the reliability aspect. Like, I don't know, there's not really, like, they're not really gonna get beat in that aspect anytime soon, I don't think. So really, the only thing Electrify America kind of has is, like, NACS support, not the other one, CCS. Your cover looks like a PvP live broadcast. I like the thumbnail. 9GMR003, hello! I don't think I've seen your name before, so new people, yay, I love new people, welcome. Also a person whose name I have no idea how to pronounce. I feel like I definitely would have remembered if I'd seen you before, so yes, new people, hello, welcome to the stream, thank you for joining. 32 green die, hell yeah. Sorry my voice sounds dead, they just subscribed, epic. Oh shit, I need fireworks, I have a fireworks rocket box, I just like to get it directly from the farm because I'm weird. I completely forgot that I'd like run out of fireworks. But yeah. Sorry you guys chose to join on the day where my voice sounds dead inside. I had a pretty tiring day yesterday. Basically I did a lot of off-roading in my sister's Jeep. I mean, someone in the family's gotta take it off-road and it's gonna be me. Evidently. But yeah. So yeah, I offered that yesterday and it was rainy weather, so it was kind of just a lot was like weird. It's pretty fun though. I enjoyed myself. But then the Jeep's power steering chose to break, and I'm expecting great content here knowing this is the key though. Should be entertaining, no problem about the voice, we all have those days. True. This SMP isn't like any of the lifesteal stuff, it's just kind of like a hermitcraft vibe. Actually here, let me show you all what I'm working on. For those who are new here, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. See, there's this giant box. And if we go over to the giant box... Nope. I pressed the wrong hotkey, fuck. It's M... So we got the layer rendering set to all. My friend Carmen 4K helped me out and built a lot of this. I am probably gonna break it though, just because there's like a few minor things that are incorrect, and I'm just like really weird. Restroom 5-star public bathroom. For those who don't know, I'm autistic. So I've got like weird things that I just do, because that's just, yeah, this is what I'm building. One of those as well, it's based off hermitcraft, it's called Rare's SMP, it's not well. Yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So yeah, you get it. So yeah, you'll enjoy this then. Jeez. Yeah. Fun fact, all this glass in the glass sphere is 40-ish total shulker, 42, a little less than 42 shulker boxes full of glass. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to build a sand duper for that. Normally, like in a normal situation, I'm not sure what the rules of the server for sand dupers are. I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know what the rules for that are. But like, and normally I would just like mine the sand to be safe or whatever. But 40 shulker boxes of sand mining. I don't want to do that. Like, UE will not allow sand duper. Definitely use, I'm just gonna use a duper even if it's not allowed, honestly. Like, I mean, I know Ashy and I are like, we're friends. We're not like the closest on the server, but we are friends and we get along well. I think she'll be able to understand me not wanting to hand gather 40 shulker boxes worth of glass. I think she'll understand. Or you'll be banned. Yeah, well, Yui, I'm probably not going to build a giant glass sphere. Probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to build anything to that scale on Yui, because this project is great and all. But goddamn if it isn't exhausting as all hell. Ugh, it is crazy. Oh, we went from gray dye to green dye. Go in there. But yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I was telling the Jeep power steering story. So fun fact about Jeeps, well, I don't know if this is like a worldwide thing or if it's just an America thing, but in America, like, for some reason, the teenagers of America have decided that Jeeps are the hot vehicle that they all just want to buy without test driving them. Which is interesting, because if you test drive one, why do you put megabases on other SMPs on not Yui? I mean, well, this is the first time I've ever made, like, an actual megabase. The only other time I made, the biggest thing I made before this was on Yui Season 0, which was the IRL Friends one, so I don't know where you're getting that information. But this one is just, I don't know, I just was in a mood to make a megabase, and this was the only Yui, or not the only, Christ, I can't speak. This is the only SMP where I was in that stage of life where I was able to. Stained glass, that's nice. So now, boom. And glass panes. But yeah. If I'm in like the mood to make a megabase for on the Yui server, I will just, I don't know, it's all a mood game. Like, what do I feel like doing? What aneurysms do I feel like dealing with? Okay, we've got our green. And we're gonna need jungle things. Oh, I do have 2 jungle leaves already. Nice. Oh yeah, I was telling the Jeeps. I got the custom dragon elytra from the vanilla tweaks. Oh no, that's my essential mod wings. They were my payment for a texture pack commission, which also I do not have texture pack commissions open anymore because I don't really like doing them. I just thought these wings looked cool, so I made a one-time exception a while ago. Definitely worth it, honestly. They look pretty cool. But yeah, I do make texture packs. These textures are all mine. This like elytra cape texture thing is also a thing that I made. Quite proud of it. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite proud of my artistic abilities. How much jungle wood I got? I haven't used jungle wood in a hot second. Okay, I got some. Jungle leaves, jungle log. And I feel like I have miscellaneous. Yeah. Okay, my slab count's actually enough. So, jungle leaves, jungle log, jungle planks. Planks, drip slag, I can't speak. Slag. I can't talk today. What is wrong with me? Epic. Okay. There we go. We got our jungle things, and now we need the light blue. Oh yeah. Okay. I was telling the Jeep story. Sorry, I get distracted a lot. Doesn't help that I'm tired. So basically, yesterday I took the Jeep off-roading, whatever, and I noticed there was a power steering failure. But I was like, okay, like, I figure why cars don't put batteries in the front. It's not good for the center of gravity. Yeah, because batteries are probably heavier than engines. And also, I mean, given the choice, like, having extra storage space is kind of nice, honestly. You can get respectable range by just having the battery in the floor. Then, yeah, extra storage, I will gladly have that as an option. Yeah, so the Jeep, my sister's Jeep yesterday. Oh yeah, I was telling about. Alright, so teenagers decide they want Jeeps, and my sister was like, okay, yeah, I want a Jeep too then, because I guess just all the teenagers like Jeeps. And also, it's not really related, but she did want it in a manual transmission, because I guess, I don't know, people think manuals are cool, which I'd have to agree, but I like them because they're actually, like, fun to drive. Not just because they're, like, people just like them. I don't know. So, I was taking the Jeep out yesterday, like, off-roading, having some fun, and I was kind of just chilling, having a little bit of fun off-road, because, I mean, my sister's not gonna take it off-road. Probably, mainly just because I don't know if she would want to, but also because I'm actually better at manual transmission than she is, which is kind of funny because it's her car. I think she's, like, mildly jealous, but, so I feel, like, a little bad, but also I can't help but appreciate the irony. So, yeah, I don't know, that's just funny. So I took it out off-roading yesterday, and I noticed after the first time, like, okay, the power steering's being weird. Like, at low speeds, it just wouldn't power steer. Like, parking that thing was not easy. Like, it just takes all of the energy right out of you. Like, I'd already had an exhausting day from, like, off-roading in the rain. Like, it was fun, but, like, that's just easy way to exhaust autism person. I guess it's still possible to... Oh, I'm sure it definitely is. It's definitely possible to convert my car into a manual. I just, A, that would cost money, and B, like, manuals are fun, and I do enjoy driving them, but yeah. So I don't know if... So I probably, for the foreseeable future, will just keep my car in automatic. What I may do in the future, because someday I would like to have an electric vehicle, like, someday I think it would be nice to have, like, a Tesla Model 3 Performance. That is, I mean, I'd have to test drive one to be sure, so I don't want to, like, call it my dream car, but, like, I guess that would technically, although my current car actually is, like, a really nice car. So I think what I would do, because I want to keep my current car, a 2004 BMW 325 Ci. Don't worry, I'm not spoiled. It used to be my granddad's, he got dementia, he can't drive anymore, so it's mine now, blah blah blah. I'm not spoiled. Don't let the BMW brand fool you. But I have that car, and I do absolutely love it to pieces, and I want to keep it running forever. So what I may end up doing, like, way down the line in the future, when I have, like, the money for it, is I might get a Tesla Model... Well, test drive a Tesla Model 3 Performance, and see if I want to get one. I mean, I assume I will, because on paper, it's, like, the type of driving experience that I would enjoy. But you really never know till you get behind the wheel. Always test drive a car before you decide you want a car. Always. Please. Like, just always test drive your vehicles, because it really does make the difference. Can't emphasize that enough. Okay, what was I doing? I needed light... Oh, I needed light gray stuff. Okay. We need 16 squids. There's some squids near my base, though, so it's fine. Yeah, so I think in the future what I may do is I might... Like in the future what I would do in an ideal scenario is, assuming the Tesla Model 3 performance, I enjoy it. Assuming that the driving experience is as good as I hope it is, I'll get that as like my automatic transmission. Have you seen the off-road Tesla video? I have not. That's good to know. I'm literally a few months away till I can get my permit law. Yeah. Like, if you're in a position where you have like a little bit of choice over what car you can get, because my sister, she wanted a Jeep just because Jeeps are cool. She'd never actually driven one, and she wanted the manual transmission because that's just like what, I don't know, she just thought it would be cool, so she was like, yeah, that's what I want. And she had never driven a Jeep beforehand. I mean, she says she likes it, so fair enough, but I can tell you, unless you're actually off-roading it, they're just not good vehicles. I'm gonna be real honest. Like, there so many quality control issues, just, they feel like they're gonna break all the time. Unless you're looking for like an off-road beater car sort of thing, just don't. And also, like, I think she's fine with manual, like, she's learning how to do it. She's not quite there yet, which is, like, again, I find it a little humorous that I'm sort of, like, graduated the learning stage of manual, and I can drive her car better than she can. But I don't tell that to her, because I think she would get mad, and I don't feel like being annoying. Hashtag, I'm a good big brother. But yeah, so... Yeah, just always, so my parents, like, they decided to get her the Jeep because, like, I have a fun car, so it would be unfair to, like, let me have the fun vehicle and not let her have the fun vehicle. Oh, I need to make gray dye. Oh, wait, okay. So what I do is I do gray dye. And then I need some more white dye. Okay, my calculations were off. But yeah, so they decided to give her the Jeep because, like, yeah, I mean, because, like, you know, it is unfair to, like, for one kid to have the fun car, even if it was kind of just by happenstance. And then just, like, make the other one have to drive a boring car, and they didn't want to make me have to share the car, because I'm in love with my car, so they're like, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be fair to him to make him have to share it. So they're like, she wants a Jeep, we'll get her the Jeep, she deserves it. So, I got her the Jeep, and I think she won't admit it, I don't think. But I think my mom commented, like, one time, when she drove my mom's car, she was just like, oh, this car's so easy, because my mom's car is an automatic. So, I don't know. I think she still likes the car, but I think there may be mild regret. I don't know. I don't know what she's feeling, but it's fine, probably. But yeah, always, like, never get a car that you don't know how to drive, and always make sure you test drive a car before you get it, because, like, a car is a hefty sum of money, and whether or not you enjoy driving it or not, like, some cars, I never drive my mom's car. It's a 2017 Nissan Pathfinder, because it just makes me nervous to drive. It's so big and stupid, and it just doesn't communicate. Like, that could be the difference. My dad's first car was a Ford Ranger. Oh my god, like, father like son. For real. My parents... Well, actually, my mom liked her first car. It was a Honda Accord hatch, but she says it was fun to drive, so... And then my dad's first car was a Dodge Shadow, which he has plenty of horror stories about, because I guess it just was not a good vehicle. So... But none of them had... None of their cars were my car, so... Not quite like parent like son here. But yeah, yeah, so guys, if you have, like, unless you're just in a pinch and you just like unless you're in like a real pinch, just always test drive a car before you get it. It could be the difference between you, because the Pathfinder at the time, before we got my car, was like, before we got quote-unquote lucky. I don't want to say lucky because, like, it was my granddad having dementia, which is not an inherently lucky event. But, like, lucky because my commentary is all over the place. I'm just exhausted from yesterday's adventures. I still need to tell you guys all about, but just, yeah, always test drive your car. That could be the difference between you just not practicing. And I mean, I had a permit from the beginning because, like, you don't need to do anything to get one, but, like, that could be the difference between you, for all intents and purposes, not getting a permit and you love driving and getting into cars. Like, just always test drive your car before you get one, please. Anywho, rant aside, more cactus time. So yesterday's adventure is the reason I'm so exhausted and can't properly commentate. Took the Jeep off-roading, it was rainy, it was weird, I was driving in just kind of depressing weather, which it's just tiring. It just takes something out of you when you're driving in weird weather. And then on top of all that weird weather, the power steering just failed. Like, it works, I don't know what the hell happened to it. My guess is just power steering fluid, because that's the only thing I can think of that would make sense. But I genuinely don't know. That's why it's in the Goodyear, because those guys would know. But yeah, it's like the power steering just failed. So I was driving like in shitty weather, and I could barely steer it at low speeds, and just driving a car and practically being unable to control the steering, like, that just takes something out of you. Like, that just, like, good luck having energy, because you won't. So yeah. Do Phoebe or Carmen have? What is this? That looks like a personal private note. Is that why it took you time to get out of storage? Yeah, that's why it took me so long, because I just couldn't steer the thing. Like, I could barely steer it, because the steering wheel was heavy as balls, like, heavier than any ceiling fan I've ever had to lift. Which, I mean, I've lifted a lot of ceiling fans in my day, one of which was very heavy. Like, the steering was so heavy, so I could, like, barely turn it. So it would have been like a 3-point turn was like a lot more than 3 points. That's why it took me so long. That's how my dad's truck felt. Yeah, like, it's fine at high speeds. Like, once you get moving, it feels pretty much normal. Like, as if nothing's happening to it. It made a weird humming noise that doesn't sound like a supercharger, or like any noise that I've ever heard it make before, so that's kind of weird. That's kind of... yeah, I think the power steering's just broken, but nothing... ooh, that was almost deadly. But nothing I'd done... I mean, Iria, you were with me that whole day, you saw, like, none of that stuff that I did should have broken the power steering. The pump might be broken. It could be the pump. I don't know what it is, that's why it's in Goodyear. It could be pump, it could be fluid. It's something. But I don't know what, because there's not a single thing that I mean, Iria, you were with me that day. You saw, like, pretty much everything I done. And none of it should have warranted. It could be replaced under warranty. It could be, because I forgot when we got the car, but I mean, the warranty's probably still intact. But yeah, so I mean, you saw everything. Like, none of anything that I did should have broken the power steering. Like, when your dad's truck was broken, that's because it was, like, lodged into a hill. Like, it was legitimately, like, stuck. Car's 2017, though. True, it is 2017, but, like, I'm pretty sure CarMax has, like, a warranty system, so it would be fine under CarMax warranty, I think. Carmen, you gotta kelp. Hey, Brian. Yes, the power steering, which, I mean, Iria, you've felt what bad power steering feels like. Like, that just takes all of your energy. Like, that just takes all of the energy out of you. Because you're just, like, trying to move something that won't move. It's just exhausting. So, CarMax is a scam. I mean, yeah, I don't know what the Jeep cost. My sister says it was $35,000, which I am more inclined to believe. I feel like I heard $60,000, but that just, I mean, you've been in the Jeep. $60,000 just doesn't sound right. But I feel like, I don't know how much it costs, but both of those prices are, I mean, given the build quality of the thing, just absolute scam. I just died in my one-day hardcore world, though. That is, yeah, I don't play in hardcore. It feels like, yeah, I mean, 25k is probably like the max I'd go for it. So it's like at least 10k over what it's worth. And like, I mean, Iria's only kind of, I mean, Iria's only felt the shifter like once, but the shifter's kind of like broken. Like, if you put it in reverse, it tries to slip out of reverse. It gets like stuck when you try to put it in second gear, so you have, in first gear sometimes, so you just have to like yank the ever-living shit out of it to get it into gear. It triggers like the feel of a 32k. Yeah, I'd say that's about right. My mom's 2017 Nissan Pathfinder is like, I think like 35 to 38,000 when we got it new. So that sort of gives you an idea. Like, the 2017, I don't know if Iria's ever actually been in the Pathfinder. If he hasn't, I mean, you're not missing out on much. But that is like, the quality difference is just crazy. Like, I have, oh yeah. So I mean, you've seen it. It's like, it's decent. It's pretty well built. Like, nothing that I look at and immediately go, ugh. Like, it's solid. It's solid. That's my adjective for it. Solid. I'm not breaking those cactus because that's like a cactus farm. I guess we'll just have to like search for a desert. Which means we're gonna be exploring. What quality do you think is my dad's truck? Ooh, price-wise. I would go maybe like $60-something thousand. $50,000 to $60,000. That's what I would guess it's at. Like, it's not, like, I wouldn't call it a luxury truck by any means, but you can tell you can tell the build quality is very good. The materials are very good. Like, it looks like it's worth some shit. And combined with that with the fact that it's absolutely, like, obnoxiously large. The F350 Super Duty, for those who don't know. So, yeah. $50,000-$60,000, maybe more towards $60,000. That's about where I'd value it. Let me just see if I have cactus in here. My mom's. Ooh, that's a good one. That is. I have to think about that one. I want to go maybe like 50,000, maybe high 40,000-ish. I don't know, I feel like the truck costs a little more. The truck's definitely more expensive. But the Suburban is the older vehicle. True, it is a little bit older, but it's still like, I'll go 45k. Yeah, that sounds about right. I would agree with your statement. Ooh, once we finish all the lime stuff, we're gonna be exactly filled with the shulker box. And it goes straight to magenta. We just got all the dyes. Also, we're in the M's. V8, that is a good engine. Yeah. Yeah, maybe like, yeah, I think like mid to high 40s. That's about where I'd say it is. Yeah, so then I want to see if I can value my own cars. I'm just gonna value them. I mean, I know what my mom's and my dad's were when they bought them new. And I mean, honestly, they've maintained their value a little well. Not a little well. My next car should be electric. True, I mean, by the time you would need a new car, the Chevy Silverado would be released. Ford's already got the F-150 Lightning. Rivian's got the R1T, which is my favorite electric truck, just because the Rivian R1T really kind of leans into that whole electric thing. Like, it just, like, I don't know. It really leans into the whole electric vehicle thing, which I kind of like. But everyone's different. But yeah, so I mean, by the time you would, because I mean, your car's probably going to last a while. Your current one's going to last a while. So by the time you need to / are able to afford a new car, there'll be some good electric options for you out there. Oh yeah, concrete. That's wool. What the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, so my car values. So the Jeep we already established is like around 25,000-ish. I would maybe go a little bit lower. I'd maybe go 20,000, honestly. That's what I would go. Cause like, I mean, it's a cool car, it's just the technology is super behind, and it's just built not good. The build quality is just bad. Like, I wouldn't really go anything over like $20,000 for it, to be quite frank. Range does good if we try to upgrade to a V6 or a V8. Valid. So yeah, the Jeep, I would go 20,000 at max. That's how I would value it. My mom and dad's car, I know what those cost when they were new, and they've retained their value really well, I'd say. My mom's car, I'd honestly put it at about 35,000, maybe like 34. I don't know, lower to mid 30s, I'd say. My dad's car that one's just maintained its value like an absolute beast, so I would still say it's around $60-ish thousand. I don't know exactly what he got, I just know it was 60-something thousand. So, whatever it was when he got it, I'd say it's probably worth around the same, because it's maintained its value. Like, it's a fucking awesome car. And then my car's the interesting one. So, because it's from 2004, I don't know if it technically is labeled as a salvage title, but it was rotting in my granddad's garage for 5 years. And we did have to salvage it, so... rmbu! Yo, Carmen, what's up? So, I mean, my car is technically, like, restored, salvaged, whatever. So that is one thing that contributes to the value. I died on gatekeep. Oof. That is not good. Muzzy has joined. So I don't know, I mean, on one hand, I didn't unlocked off, so that is unfortunate. I'm just gathering up filter items. Glass goes before glass pane. Oh, Muzzy's left. Yeah, valuing my car, that is kind of hard. Why do I have 4 wool? Honestly, probably I would... Have you finished the build? No, I'm still getting... My process here, because this is just the process that works best for me, I like to have all my materials accounted for before I even start the building. Goodbye, BMW i5 eDrive 40. I would need to look at that one, I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, I haven't even started the build. I'm making steady progress on the material gathering though. But yeah, my process is so I don't need TNT yet. Cool. I mean, if you want to blow up the stuff that you made, because I probably am going to break it anyway, just because I don't like having things built until after I've already accounted for every material and got all my stuff repaired. I don't know why. There's no logic to it. That's just how I work, and having stuff already kind of there just... I don't know, it's weird. My brain's just weird, alright? On the bright side, that would give you a use for TNT. So many of this just filter items. Christ. Also, we can cross off all the lime stuff. Now we go magenta! Oh, because the magenta glass is gonna be part of the glass. So I can just, yeah, okay. Magenta dye is pretty easy to get. Yeah, so my car, I'd value it at maybe like, from an unbiased perspective, maybe like $7,000. That's about what was put into it to get it running again. And I don't think the average person would want to pay much more for that. But that doesn't mean that I dislike my car. I absolutely love my car. It's a blast to drive. It's just a good car. So, I still love it. It's just got, like, minor things. Just from an objective standpoint, the value would just be whatever. But yeah. Pretty much just already finished the story of why my voice is dead. I drove in weird weather. Yeah, this is the magenta flower. Okay. I drove off-road. I just did a lot of things that are not part of the routine, and I had the mental exhaustion of dealing with power steering failure, which is never fun. It's never fun. Definitely not an experience I would recommend to anyone. But yeah, I think even though the glass isn't technically on the list, because the glass that's already on the list isn't accounted for in, like, filter, right? Well, and I'll just take one glass with me for filter item. Duh. I burped. I feel like the i5 might be a good fit if you had the money for an electric BMW. 75k. Yeah, I probably wouldn't pay that. I mean, BMWs are nice, and I absolutely love mine, and I think my dad's really awesome too. But I don't have enough brand loyalty. Like, if I test drive it and I decide, oh yeah, this is the shit, then, like, whatever, but, like, I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of, like, pretty much all of BMW's current electric lineup. They just look ugly. They just look weird. Mainly the i7, and is it just that whatever like the BMW crossover? It's always crossover SUVs. Why do all of the electric car companies do crossover SUVs? It's stupid. But yeah. A magenta glass pane. It's purple. I have purple. Magenta glass pane. I'll just craft this up like I craft up all my other stuff. So we got magenta glass. I don't need two here because how do you pronounce your username? It's pronounced rmbu. Just pretend there's an E in between the R and the M. My commentary is not peak today. My voice sounds just dead inside, and it's not intentional. I promise. I promise. Thank you much. Been trying to pronounce that name for the past little while. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Can cross the magenta off and then go on to the mangrove. Magenta, 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 magenta. We're gonna need mangrove. Thankfully, there is a thing like over this way. And also, once I finish the blocks, that's not even all of it, because there's items that are gonna be in 4 more days. 11, 12, 13, 15. Till July 15th. I don't know what's happening in 4 days. I think it's this way. But there's a mangrove. Actually, no, it's just like this way. Oh, Brian gets back. Yeah, on the 15th, I actually scheduled a fun day of hanging out with some friends that I haven't seen since 10th grade. Which was quite a nightmare to plan because, I mean, planning stuff with one person's easy, planning stuff with 3 other people is when there we are. It's when it gets a little bit challenging. Okay, mangrove stuff we're gonna need a lot of. Okay, mangrove roots. Might get back on the 14th. Pretty base, pretty base. First thing we're gonna need is some mangrove leaves. Then I'm gonna gather up some mangrove logs. Almost correctly estimated where the wood was. I also just got the new recipe unlocked thing. Guess I've never touched mangrove before. But I added it to my storage system among all of the important items that are important to have. Although there's something to be said about, like, having all of the wood types and all of the blocks associated with those. I don't actually need that many mangrove roots. This tree looks tame. No. That's not what we wanted. We don't want to fall. Falling is cringe. Ouchie. The only thing I miss about Optifine is not the fast leaves, but like I guess the smart leaves, whatever it is. Where you can like see through the leaves and you can just see straight through like the wood. So helpful. Just like a quality of life thing. Sodium could add that just so I could see all the leaves. There we go, that ought to be enough. There's a pain to mind. There's a mod that does it. Oh, if you could send me that, that would actually be so nice, thank you. I also am going to urinate real quick. So the stream will be back shortly.
Rambo.
Okay, I'm back. I finished peeing. Oh fuck. Hello.
I don't know. I can't hear you. I can't. I don't have my audio set up properly.
Yeah, that is. Sorry, my commentator's dead. I was reading a chat message. Anything about the Lincoln pickup truck? Iria sent a Lincoln pickup truck. I think it might
let
be.
me work this out.
Welcome back from your urination break. True. I think it might be based off the F-150, but luxury. Yeah, it's like I think it was like the Lincoln Navigator pickup. Which was like the equivalent to an F-150. Ford F-150.
Oh, hi, Rambo.
Hello. Oh, here, look at this. Look at this. Rate the fit. What do you think?
What do I think? I think I'm gonna murder you. Yeah. Oh god! It's god. I'm not murdering anyone. Yeah, we're good. There's the normal girl there.
So true, so true. Not God. Wee. So where do you get into the SMP, like an application? That is a question for the owners. There is a public Discord that I probably should have linked in my description. Whose house is this? I've discovered a residence. I don't get it. Oh. I broke their torch? No, I didn't. Whee. There's my base. Hello, my base. You can tell by the big floating iron farm in the airplane. I guess technically once I leave once I move out of this, it'll still be my base. It just won't be like, still be my base, it just won't be my base. If that makes sense. Okay. Got mangrove leaves, mangrove logs. Gonna need some mangrove planks. Gonna need some mangrove roots, we'll just put them all in there. Now we need a mangrove slab and some mangrove stairs, and we need some wood. I love wood. What is everyone's opinions on wood? And I know I don't have any mangroves, so we're just gonna put that there. And that can all go there. They're all just chilling. Okay, so that is all the mangrove wood done. Now we need mouse block. What is block? Oh, because I didn't have flowering azalea in block form, that's why. Wait, I need 2 mouse block. I think I also saw mouse carpet on there. I did. Mossy cobblestone, I put that in the storage system for some reason, even though I, like, never use it. Oh, it takes 2 blocks to make 1 block. Well. More you know. This block, moss carpet, mossy cobblestone. Mossy stone bricks, okay. So now mossy stone brick. Can I craft those? Oh good, I can, okay. I was just I have to go back to the mangrove swamp again because next we're on to mud. PCB cover, yep. Who should I be? God. Well, time to go mud hunting, even though I'm pretty sure I never used mud, but I added it to the storage system anyway. Because why wouldn't I? It's having a stroke, it's buffering frequently. Huh. I don't know whose end that would be on, because OBS isn't showing any dropped frames and I haven't gotten a disconnect reconnect alert. I don't know, one of our internets is being weird, I guess. It's taking a while to generate these chunks, and I'm not sure if that's because they're new. They shouldn't be new chunks. It's dropping quality, but I know mine's fine. Streams in general kind of do stuff like that sometimes. Time to get some mud. The joke there is that the villagers are dying because they're having so many children that they just they can't handle it. Gonna mud you up. Sus. Oh, 2 muddy mangrove roots. That's actually a thing that we need. I would have forgotten about that. I'd be saying some weird shit. Yeah, the chunks just don't want to generate. I feel like there's no way these are new chunks. Or maybe they are, because now these ones... Too much intercourse because of exhaustion. I don't know. Ashley's gonna make a joke about... Famous streamer Ranboo? Shameless live stream plug. Do. Mud. And those go right under the moss blocks. And we're gonna need some wheat, which I wouldn't have there. We're gonna need to pack this shit. Actually, it's getting close to nighttime. The walkway is like mildly annoying, but there's really not much I can do to fix that, and I'm gonna be moving out of the base anyway, so. I went to sleep. Sweet dreams are made of things. Who am I to disagree? Oh, I heard villager damage noises. It's Jover. It's Jover for them. How the hell are you not grown? That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see. Maybe once this guy sees how submissive and harvestable I was crazy once. They locked me. I've seen that copy pasta, but I don't get it. I'm not too familiar with the copy pastas. Sweet's pissing me off. It's being too dominant. It's not submitting. We got ways of dealing with MFs that like we got ways of dealing with MFs like that. It rhymes with a singular bone meal from the iron farm. Rats make me crazy too. I think they would make most people crazy. Watch this just grow up right before I... Okay. Okay, let's pack this mud up. Yay, packed mud. Some... Big Chad guys plus. What? Someday I should make an auto wheat farm, I think. Okay, I'm not sure where packed mud qualifies. We're just gonna put it in the temp chest. And then we'll put it in the nature chest. Because I guess that's technically where it would go even though you mine it with a pickaxe. Categorizing stuff is weird, huh? That like a new streaming app? What? Okay. Now we replant our seed like a good little farmer boy. Yes, plant the seed. I hear more villager suffocation. It takes a second to warm up. Also, I don't understand what a keck W is. I maybe understand the keck part because it was that one guy with the weird high-pitched laugh who's like, like, okay, I guess. That was a terrible impression, by the way. But what is the W? Kick. Like, how is that? What is that? Is that a laugh? Is that a what? Like, you can't just put a random combination of letters and call it a laugh. That doesn't, no. It's not how that works. I was dead once. Jesus. Jesus, more like Jesus. Everyone who helped with the tunnels, I have a little celebration set up at my sky island. There's a table of food to enjoy and a little token gift for each of you. I don't know what that's in reference to. I don't know what tunnels or what sky island. All of this confuses me. Now we need... I know we're gonna need packed mud. So we'll do that. Mud brick slab. Mud brick stairs. Mud brick wall. And then just straight up mud bricks. And muddy mangrove roots. Okay, I guess that's the last of the mud. In the game here will not be in the shopping district. We'll find a place pretty close. Caffeinated owl 7. What? Mycelium. Fuck. Well, I'm honestly I really shouldn't be streaming, I'm just too tired right now. So you know what, that's a difficult obstacle and also a great time to... Oh, they actually... Okay, Serious just noticed I'm live and seems excited. Okay, I won't end stream yet, we're gonna... We're gonna find. Although if we don't find 2 mycelium, it's a great way to do some exploring. And if there's exploration at the function, then we should probably bring our brush to the function as well. Actually, to get dark oak wood off camera, that's how I got like all of the stuff from the trail ruins. Because yeah. Also, I need to Google what enchantments I can put on a brush. Less leaves. There we go. Discord pings. Address. I'm breaking through and mending. Yeah, that's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. This helps personalize your experience. No, shut up. Let's see. Okay, yeah. And cursive vanishing. You're wrong. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we can't brush things any faster. But we can go mending. All this is useless. We can go mending. And unbreaking's on this side. Nope. Unbreaking. And aqua affinity. Okay, so we're just gonna have to unbreaking 3 and mending it. I wonder if I'll have enough levels to do that. That might be an obstacle. That is sarcasm. My levels are... Let's just say AFKing at the raid farm for glowstone, and I guess also redstone, is very lucrative in the XP market. Let's just say that. I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's actually the best XP farm on the server, to be quite honest. The only ones I know of that exists are the Enderman farm that I built, and my raid farm, which is also built by me. I'm just gonna call it Mop, because I think that's funny. Now, time to make a gold farm. Honestly, the raid farm's more efficient than any of well, the only gold farm I use is like the Ilmango one, which is pretty good, but it's a lot more of a pain in the ass to build than the raid farm. And any of the better gold farms don't exactly get much easier. So I think I'm gonna stick with the... I think I'm gonna just stick with the raid farm as my good XP farm. There we go, we've got our mop. I just left a diamond. Okay. I didn't even hit any of the Enderman yet. We're just, okay. Well, got other tools and wings. Okay, there we go. I mean, yeah, I'm not really interested in a gold farm right now. Like, if I need gold for something, I'll get one, but like, I have a rail duper, which, I mean, no one's yelled at me for having one yet, so I assume it's allowed. And I already have like an emerald and iron, so it's not like I'll need gold to power beacons or anything. But I do need those a wither skeleton farm, because I would like to be able to get beacons en masse. Especially considering that somebody stole the beacon that I put here. This beacon tower was mine. This glass was not mine. I don't know why it's there. There used to be a haste 2 beacon there that I spent like a lot of minutes gathering. So that way people could mine, because if you didn't know, if you place a haste 2 beacon right here in the middle, it is able to reach all of the obsidian pillars. So I placed that so that people could easily access all of the obsidian pillars. And I did that as like a service to everyone, but no. Okay, got lots of rockets on me. We're going exploring, lads. Good to know. It's unfortunate someone took it. Yeah, I don't know who did it. I pinged at here on Discord, and everyone had solid alibis as to why they didn't do it. I don't think that reached. The last time I did an at everyone ping, which was me telling everyone to please keep the nether completely spawn-proof unless it's like an actual farm. Clearly people didn't fucking listen to me, and I had to battle off a ghast one time. Oh my god, y'all have the oof damage sound. I do. I think it sounds funny. I did actually play Minecraft back when the oof was the actual sound. It's not just a thing I did. I mean, I did it mainly because it sounds funny, but also I'm able to claim it's not. See, there's skeletons here. It's not spawn proof. You shouldn't. If you want to deal with mobs, you either build a mob farm or you go below the nether. You don't make spawning possible on the nether roof. Oof, it pisses me off. Yeah, there's Bell. But yeah. But yeah, I tried to do an at everyone ping on Discord, and the server members didn't like that I did that. Okay. So we're already like 10,000 blocks out. I could go on chunk base, because we have the seed and I don't know if there's any rules against it. But you know, it's 1.20, we gotta explore, we gotta have a little fun. We got our brush, we got the mop. We mopped up. Though I will say, conditions are not looking great for neither Mushroom Islands, nor Warm Ocean Ruins. So I want to find a couple sniffer eggs, and then maybe make a sniffer farm and have the flowers. I want to get like a big sniffer sanctuary. I think in my industrial district, I just want to like make sniffer farms, and then just sell the. I just want to make a big sniffer farm, and then just like sell the flowers. Although I will say, normally I feel bad confining mobs to farms. Yeah, we're in New Chunks, lads. 120. Normally I feel bad trapping mobs. No, normally I don't feel bad. But sniffers, I think I'd feel kind of bad. Because they're cute. They're cute little guys. But I gotta exploit things for personal gain, so... Or maybe what I'll do is I'll like make a sniffer ranch and like have it be nice and decorated, and I'll locate it at my mega base at the bottom. So that way, and I could still hook up like hopper mine carts and all that nonsense, so I could still get all of the benefits of exploitation for personal gain without all of the downsides of feeling bad. Yeah, my ass is just not... Chunks are not exactly being generated here. Also, if I see one of the things, the trail ruins, I'm not gonna go excavating it again, because I already did that with one. I don't need to do it with more. I just misfired. This is such a pretty area. Bye-bye. Okay, now no one's online, so now people can't get excited that I'm streaming. But now I've... warm-looking ocean. Let's get some sniffies. Let's get some sniffs. Where the sniffers at? Oh, that's sandstone. It's not a thing I can punch. Come on, I know some ocean ruins want to show themselves. They do, I know it. Come on. We just like manifest it. We just manifest the existence of some warm ocean ruins. Lukewarm ocean, fucking whatever the hell. Do they spawn in lukewarm oceans? Does it have to be like explicitly warm oceans? Shipwrecks, I've already looted so many of those. That's a ruin portal, not a ruin. So close. I'm just gonna try and like follow the ocean, the warm oceans. Both because if a mushroom island's gonna spawn, it's gonna be by an ocean. Lots of shipwrecks. Y'all boat drivers really do not know how to drive. No, that's a ruined portal. That's a shipwreck. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's what we're after. Where's the funny sand? Why is there no suspicious sand here? Just floating sand. Don't want that. Okay, let's just do a little bit of digging. The borders of the cut sandstone are tripping me up. I keep thinking it's because I have bordered suspicious sand enabled in a resource pack. Ooh. See, that chest is useless to me. See, I'll just like dig it up a little bit. Get some air. Oh, I also just realized I don't think I've seen any drowned here. Which I feel like there should be. Also, there's no way, I mean, you see these coordinates on my screen, there's no way anyone's been here. I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps I'm incorrect. Wow, you're far out, yeah. I don't know how far out you'd have to, like, be to find the thing. Also, oh, I do have a ton of Undying box. I forgot I had that. Because I had that on my mind, because, like, this far out is generally where you could expect to find a woodland mansion. And I think it would be nice to, yeah, I just don't think there's anything here. Weird. So if I see a woodland mansion... Okay, so they do spawn in the lukewarm oceans. Okay, so we have hope. Actually, nighttime's good, because these fuckers have lights in them. So if we can find a woodland mansion and maybe get the Vex armor trim, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be over there is where I'm not gonna be. But like, I'm not gonna be like one of those YouTubers who's like, I found every trim in Minecraft. No, too much work. Especially the silence armor trim. That one, it looks so good, but like, goddamn. So, yeah, no sniffers in that one. Fear not. Still got the brush. Ooh, dark oak forest. Okay, we are going to look for woodland mansion. Just because, like, this far out. Surely. Like, you know. Yup, what did I fucking tell you? Okay, I feel like I remember someone on the server saying we had fire tick enabled. Oh no, that window's broken, so someone's already been in here. Yeah, fire tick definitely has been disabled. Great for building. Also, I literally was just saying a whole thing about totems. Because these places are highly dangerous, and they kind of scare me, to be quite frank. You know what, we'll go in even though there's a broken window. Okay, and there's a broken floor. Yep, someone's already been out here to explore for armor trims. Okay. But I did call it. I did say. Yeah, it looks like it seems to be like once you're 10,000 blocks out or more, that's when the woodland mansions start appearing. But I've officially been inside of a woodland mansion. I'm gonna keep the totem on me in case, just like, you know, just in case. Worth dealing with. There's a cave here. I gotta check. Yeah, no weird things. No ancient city. We're very far out. But I do have a shulker box full of rockets. And if I need XP, I can just kill some mobs. Elytras aren't too bad in terms of, like, repairing. How has someone already... Who has been out this far? I say as I am out this... Okay, nope, we're in new stuff now. You can tell by if the server is like shitting its pants to try and generate stuff or not. Yeah, I put my ceiling in the sorting system because, you know, like I wanted to have all the dirt types, whatever. And I failed to consider the fact that I have not seen a mushroom island on this server. Oh yeah, the server is not having a fun time with my nonsense. Why is the boost still? Yeah, we're in such new territory. What the hell? Is that a surface dripstone thing? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Screenshot that just for fun. How high are we? Pretty high. Let's just see if we see any skunk. Okay, well we've definitely entered a... Ooh, there is an ancient city. No, I really want the silence armor trim, but I'm not tackling an ancient city right now. And also I don't even... Like, I want the silence armor trim, but I don't, like, want the silence armor trim, you know what I mean? Tell you what, traveling back is gonna be a nightmare. Give the server, we'll walk a little bit, give the server time to generate all these chunks I'm loading in. Also because I can't see. I'm at like a 1 chunk or under distance essentially. Yeah, servers just don't really like it when people are like generating this much new chunks. But you know, a player's gotta generate what a player's gotta generate. You know how it is. Come on, I just need mycelium. Actually, since I really can't see where I'm going, I should equip this totem here in case I do end up, like, boxes. In case I do end up, like, hitting a wall and just going splat. Wouldn't want to do that. Does this village have any, like, houses? Okay, it's got some. Okay, yeah, this village is, like, existing. The taiga biome isn't exactly where we want to be. Gone through 3 iron picks without a single blue rock. That is quite unlucky. Okay, we're in an ocean. Or a lake. I don't know, it's giving off ocean energy. Not warm ocean energy. Very much a cold ocean. Which, cold ocean ruins don't have sniffers. It's only the warm ones for some reason. I can see where the caves are. That was a very delayed firework rocket. I'm going so fast and I just can't see. I don't know where I'm going, chat. I'm below sea level. That was a fucking server lag moment if I've ever seen one. God damn. It's still not finished recovering. Okay, well the server didn't like that. Going where you're destined to be. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is working particularly well. I'm already like 17. I'm like 20,000 blocks away from where I want to be. So I do think, for the sake of my server Not my server. For the sake of the server, my elytra durability, and my sanity, I think we do just fly back now. But we fly back a slightly different route. Instead of diagonaling it, instead of going diagonal, we go straight. What are those shaders? Complementary Reimagined is their name. Yeah, so we're just gonna straight line it. We're gonna go like straight until we hit about where we want to be, and then we're gonna go left till we get about where we want to be. Okay, the server isn't shitting itself generating these chunks. So if we see anything... Okay, that's just naturally generated terrain. If we see any more motion ruins looking thing, probably gonna have already... Probably not gonna find any sand. Yeah, the warm ocean ruins just don't seem to want to spawn. That's not... No, that's the ocean type we want. There's sand. Ooh, a coral reef. Okay. That is like the warmest of the warm oceans you can get. Lots of shipwrecks, but no ocean ruins. Odd. I gotta hop off. It was nice chatting and watching. Have a nice day. Thank you. It was nice. Thank you for your presence. It means a lot. Just like a warm ocean ruin would right now. There's just so much empty ocean space. If there wanted to be a ruin here, there so easily could. I will say we've been in this ocean for a hot minute, then it goes to cold ocean. She's a big fat no. Won't give us sniffers, which is a waste of my time. That's one that is, yep, previously untouched. Lots of drowns. So we might be able to get some nautilus shells, maybe a trident perhaps. Yeah, I'm probably gonna find a person left, like, right during prime sniffer finding opportunity. Now, let's see if we can find any suspicious sand. I will say it didn't feel like the server was shitting itself trying to generate this. But, like, this is also very clearly unlooted, and it's in such a weird area that anybody traveling here in 119 wouldn't make much sense. I don't know. The lack of suspicious sand here is just really not what I want. It's like if any ocean ruin would have any, like it would be this, right? This is where the suspicious sand would be, but it's not, which is weird. Someone seriously here? Ooh, a random one block of sand. Okay, it was not covering a buried treasure. Sometimes when that happens, it means there's a buried treasure. But also I think it would have to be closer to shore for that. I don't know. What I do know is that none of this sand is suspicious. Why? Why is none of this sand suspicious? Who has been here? Who was here? Who? What kind of fucking rapscallion ass? Yeah, I mean, no good loot, obviously. The chests are not why you floating sand. The chests are not exactly why you go into an ancient fuck. The chests are why you go into an ancient city. Very much. Not why you go into an ocean ruin. Well, you do get a buried treasure map sometimes, so it's not totally useless. Okay. Well, keep pushing this way. And maybe get lucky. Birch shipwreck. Have I ever seen a birch shipwreck? You know, you're just dirt. I don't think I've ever seen a birch shipwreck before. That's pretty new. Ruined portal. Ocean monument. Not quite right. I could go for tide armor trim, but like, no. Am gonna do bed for the night. I don't write too much interesting commentary here, just land. There's land. And now we're in ungenerated chunks. Why do all of the good ocean monuments we find have to be in previously generated chunks? There we go, we'll just coast. By coast, I mean we'll lag. Do want to maybe be a little lower. I'm just gonna get lag spiked back and lose all my traffic progress, aren't I? Yeah, we're gonna get lag spiked. Ooh, we're in the void. Yep. That's a big mountain. Does it have any... Oh, it does have Skulk, so probably an ancient city. I don't care to go poking around. I don't think the server wants me to do either. But yeah, I'll just chunk base this later, 'cause it's getting quite tiring. And I will see you guys all. I'm gonna end the stream now just because I want to. And I will see everybody later. Be sure to like, subscribe, diarrhea, doo-doo fart your pants, and goodbye.